24 Crazy EMT Stories. According to Reddit. Number 24. As a paramedic for 6-ish years, I've never understood the desire for this type of question, but I understand the curiosity. I've seen everything from an uncomplicated birth to a gruesome death, but why do you want to hear not safe for work or gore? The question asks someone to relive a situation that is remembered for all the wrong reasons to share that experience with a patient. The stories are not cool. They're telling a death or horrible day in a patient's lives. Patients have friends and family and deserve respect. Even if the stories are shared, it's impossible to translate the smell from the mixture of blood and feces, the challenges of intubating a 4-year-old in a ditch while her parents cry behind your shoulder, or the screams generated from telling a family that their loved one is dead. It's a horrible side of the job. Most of a paramedic's job is to help people that nobody else wants to help, or have nobody around to help. I understand the curiosity, but what glory is there in storytelling of someone's horrific memory? I love my job and would never want to exploit a patient's life for upvotes. Sorry. Downvotes are welcome. Another contrarian fuddy-duddy to kickstart our list. Trying so hard to not be a faggot. But a faggot they will be for eternity. Let's get into the real entries on this list. Thank you very much. Jingly wingle balls. Number 23. A friend once told me of a time when he arrived at a car accident and found a person decapitated. Oh yeah. Now that's appealing to my morbid sense of curiosity. What had happened was the individual had taken of their headrest? Taken off, I'm guessing. Taken off their headrest, meaning the little thing behind your head, you pull that upwards and it comes right out. And when they collided with the other vehicle, their head snapped back with such force that it essentially broke off his body. Oh shit. Kool-Aid jammers. I learned that day that the headrests are there for a purpose, dude. Holy shit. Let that be a lesson. Do not take off the headrest. Oh my god. Oh my god. Someone named Dr. Steve says, got called out for a general alarm to an ambulance call. Arrived and it was a girl that had overdosed on opioids. Yeah, they taken over the world. The paramedics needed someone to help, and I was nominated to take the ride. I have no EMS, and I'm sure this story means to continue. But as we continue up this list, we arrive at number 22. A hooker in my city has only one eye. Sounds like a poem I'm beginning to begin. Sorry. She will allow the patron to use her eye socket and allow them to finish in it. I have been called before because she was having eye pain, had to look into it. Incredibly disgusting. Oh my god. There's skull fucking by the mouth, and then there's some, oh dude, even with a condom. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? Oh. Well, I guess you're making money as we roll up to number 20. Oh. My mom is a neonatal nurse practitioner, and she used to fly transport in the helicopters. Once, when flying, the pilots had to make an emergency stop to pick up a guy who had been riding his ATV in a ditch, flipped it, and ran right into a telephone pole, guy wire. The story is unique because she normally works with infants, of course. And I don't know the specifics, but I guess they ditched the isolation tank. They usually put the babies in, or maybe they were in a bigger whirly bird that could accommodate an adult. Anyway, it's an emergency, and they're the nearest transport, so they pick up this guy. He had suffered a major skull fracture, basically splitting his dome piece from the crown of his skull, and it was hanging on just by the fascia or something. Like that guy in Hannibal or an unopened tinned can. She could see his brain just chilling out there, which is gross, but nothing she's not used to seeing. But what really got to her was the mosquitoes that were landing on his brain. She didn't want to touch them and risk damaging his brain further, so she just closed his lid and held it in place until they landed to keep the other skeeters out and maybe suffocating the ones that were in there. Oh my God. This dude's skull is open and his brain is exposed. Oh my God. I'm not enjoying these, I'm just saying. Jesus Christ. She doesn't know the docs, if the docs picked them out or if he even survived. She never talks about it. I heard it from my dad. I do know that this experience was a major factor. I do know that this experience was a major factor in why we never got to have fun shit like ATVs growing up, though. Too long didn't read. Mom picks up a guy who opened his skull up like a tin can after crashing his ATV, and mosquitoes were sucking on his exposed mind brain. Mind quad. Never got an ATV because of it. Bro, God forbid you not be allowed to do some reckless and dangerous shit. Why don't you get a VR headset and play it so long that you trick yourself into believing that that's your real reality? Dr. Steve continues his story on the left side, and it's the right side for you guys. But I got my whole setup situated differently from what y'all see. Anyway, Dr. Steve says, got called out for a general alarm to an ambulance call. When you combine alarm and ambulance, it's an ambulance. Yeah. Arrived, and it was a girl that had overdosed on opioids. The paramedics needed someone to help, and I was nominated to take the ride. I have no EMS training and only probationary firefighter training, and ended up performing CPR and administering Narcan while watching her cough up blood from a bitten tongue. She died 3 times during transport, but we made it to the ER just in time for her to die a 4th time. They brought her back and went to work. Still don't know if she made it, but I think she did. This is good to hear. I just heard a noise, and I have to address it very quickly. Give me a moment. Just give me one moment. Here's hoping you're all having a fantastic day and that things are going well for you. I feel like the chat's being cut off just a bit. I'm going to diminish the size of the window in the hopes that it will situate itself better. And that looks like it's alright. Give me one. Oh, Jesus Christ. God, that noise scares the hell out of me. Thank you for the subscription, Joshua Luzevich. I'll be right with you, I promise. Pepperoni, sausage, maybe that Cajun and butter garlic. Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, and then from there, we're gonna want some of these chicken tendies. Oh yeah, with a bit of that honey mustard dip. Now that's what I'm talking about. Cheese on the bread, of course. garlic butter, Cajun on the wings, a double cook, maybe even a well done, a bibble and fibble. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh man, I gotta do something. So we're gonna keep continuing up this list as we arrive at number 19 on the list of 24 crazy EMT stories. It reads as follows. My sister-in-law is a paramedic, and I always ask for stories when I see her. I could never do what she does, but I love hearing her crazy tales from work. With severe... Whoa. No! Oh my god. One of my favorites is when she picked up a guy with severe constipation. They loaded him up on the back of the ambulance and gave him some laxatives on the way to the hospital. Halfway there, he asks for gloves and a bag and starts literally pulling shit out of his ass. There's always one of these. He keeps reaching around, taking shit out of his ass and putting it into the bag. Apparently, the stench was vile. The stench was vile. Number 18. EMT in a small college town. We got a call to a dorm around 2100 hours and we arrived to find two students literally stuck together. They had tried to use peanut butter as lube, but called 911 when neither of them could move. Peanut butter lube. Peanut butter lube. Ooh. A peanut butter lube. There you go. Oh my god. We had to transport the two of them butt naked with him inside her and the smell of sex plus peanut butter in the back of the ambulance. I'll never forget that one. Oh my god. Oh my girl. Oh my god. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Okay. Come on. Oh, my bad. I apologize. We're ready to continue. And I'm proud of you. You'll never know how much I love all of you. As we continue upwards, we arrive at number 17, firefighter/EMT B. We got a call for a lady who pressed her life alert button while trying to get into her house. I peeked through the space between the blinds and the window frame and saw this naked 81-year-old woman basically crab walking to the door. She had horrible skin tears from where she was dragging herself across the carpet, blood everywhere. Oh, and she was an alcoholic, so she was drunk off her ass. We basically forced the door and she started yelling incoherently at us, getting really angry. So here we have a drunk, naked, 90-pound old woman covered in blood and shambling/crawling across the floor while screaming at us. It was like the Walking fucking Dead. Oh my God. A friendly hello to everybody in the stream. Who is Waltzing Fox? Haven't seen you before. But Sheepman, Momo, Hilda, Cat, Stripes, Chuckster, Sheepman, Vulgarian, hope you're all having a fantastic day that only gets better as you proceed through it. I love you all. But as we power through this list of 24 crazy EMT stories, we're pretty much going to destroy it, man. Number 16 reads simply, dead alcoholic woman who was being eaten by her cats. Oh my God. Oh my God. Someone else responds, I laugh a bit when my giant goofy 25-pound cat Moose jumps on my chest while I am laying down and bites my nose. Then I realize that he is basically like a circling shark, seeing if I am going to fight back before eating me. What the hell? Cats shouldn't get that big, should they? Like, that's a fat cat, right? It's a big cat. But, okay. Well. As we continue up, man. We arrive at number 15. When I started working as a paid EMT, I responded to a call where a biker had laid his bike down before going around a curve, and we thought it would be the usual road rash and maybe a few broken bones. But when we pulled onto the scene, the state trooper was standing at the trunk of his patrol car, hands on the lid, puking his last meal. I then saw the victim standing 8 to 10 feet in front of the car where the Harley had come to a rest against the curb. He was holding his midsection and slowly shuffling towards the wrecked bike. As I got closer, all the puzzle pieces came together. The drunk biker took the curve too fast, laid the bike down on its side, going approximately 30 or 40 miles per hour. When it hit the raised curb, it launched the rider over the handlebars. Well, almost. The brake lever impaled his abdomen and eviscerated his intestines. I have no idea how many feet were pulled out because he was following the trail to the bike and stuffing the dirt and sand-covered organs back through the wound as he went. We got him to stop, placed him on the stretcher, and untangled the remaining mess from the bike. Not much we could do for him other than clean them off the best we could and keep them moist. He never even passed out. From what I heard a few days later, he lived minus several feet of intestine and will be pooping in a bag for some time. Boy, that bitch is the luckiest motherfucker in the world. What you mean his guts came out and he lived? Oh my God. Oh man. Permanation EXE says, arrived during a low point and in school. Thank you for the early stream. No problem. People seem to be wanting me to do these more. And you people call the shots around here, so here I am. Kim says, it depends on the breed too, but yeah, that cat's overweight. Uh-oh, fat cat, fat and big. Big fat cat. As we roll up to the next entry, number 14. My father was a paramedic. I'll keep one of the stories short. My dad was sent to Oklahoma to speak at a conference. While he was there, the company he worked for had him doing a few shifts. One afternoon, they had received a call about a stench that was coming from an apartment unit from a neighbor. Upon arrival, they knocked on the door, no answer. Once they were able to get inside, they found a man, dead, in his mid-60s, sitting in a lazy boy wearing only boxer shorts, surrounded by years of filth. This guy was a hoarder. So, when they went to move the fellow, cockroaches fell out of his underwear. Not just a few either. Like the cockroaches from his apartment found a new home. The man's booty tutor. My father said it took everything inside him not to puke right there on the spot. Oh my God. Number 13. I'm a paramedic in Australia, and we did a job where this woman attempted suicide by cutting a vein in her arm. We found her lying naked on the floor after losing approximately 1 liter of blood and shitting everywhere. It was disgusting, but she lived. But she lived. But she lived. Well, if she lived. My lord. Don't kill yourselves, guys. There's tons of things you can contribute to me. Not like monetary or financial, you know what I mean? For real, though. You know, I love you. We could have tons of great conversation about our favorite beverages and stuff. So don't kill yourselves. It's not as gangster as you guys think it is, trust me. Oh boy. Number 12. A friend of mine responded to a 111 call, interesting, where the lady had accidentally used her craft glue instead of her lubricant. Oh, so this is another one where they used fucking glue instead of lube, but the last one was peanut butter, which apparently had the same effect when affected to the genitalia. Ugh. People are crazy. Guys, remember a while back I told you I was going to unban the majority of people that had been banned because I wanted to spice things up, and mainly I wanted to see if some of the people who basically some of the people who have would come like a year ago are for some reason still attending the streams. And if you don't like the idea of me unbanning some of these idiots, then blame yourselves. One thing that I have a very strong confusion about is, I mean, I understand some people want to lurk. That is your right. But some people just don't say a damn thing in these streams. And it makes me wonder if there are people who are here that I've banned that for whatever reason are still faithful, you know? And they turn up. Bing bong. But the comedy, of course, is that these people, even if they are faithful and they do turn up, they were banned for a reason. So unbanning them could get pretty intense. Oh my god. There's literally too many names to sift through, and I can't unban everybody at once. So every day I just unban a few. And you know, we go from there. Jesus Christ, there's hundreds. There's fucking hundreds. And I can't just like, you know, I have to like hover because, the way that it's situated, I wish I could show you. It's fucking terrible. God, hundreds and hundreds. Look, I've done enough for today. So let's go up to number 11. I apologize. I worked for a few months in Hawaii. We had a call to a home where a mother suffering from postpartum depression. She had dumped a pot of boiling water on her 2-week-old infant, and the memory of holding the child in my arms wrapped in dressing as it died on the ride to the hospital will haunt me for the rest of my life. I quit the next week. Yo, that's a real thing apparently, where a lot of moms are dipping, if not throwing boiling water on a kid. What the fuck is wrong with you? So look, for all of the shit that you want to give your parents because they're monsters, because they had to become monsters to raise you properly, think about the fact that they didn't boil your ass alive. What? Thank God I was a quiet baby, I think. Jesus Christ. Imagine crying so much where the mom's just like, I fucking had it with this little motherfucker. It's over. This kid's gone. Tired of this shit. Fuck this little kid. Oh my God. Mommy, no. It's not funny, man. It's scary as hell. That we were reading an abuse list last night because Michael Davis wanted child abuse, baby. So we look it up and that's the first one. Jesus Christ. Ugh. As we roll into number 10, I've posted this before, but I definitely belongs here. I got called to an unknown medical in a CVS parking lot around 4 in the morning. Arrived to find a middle-aged man stumbling and shaking his way around the parking lot. After talking to him for a few minutes, it turns out that he'd gotten kicked out of his halfway house for jerking off his roommates while they were sleeping? Okay. He had called 911 because his feet felt empty and his head felt empty and his feet felt spongy. Can't make this shit up. So I load the guy up into my truck and start down the road to the nearest hospital. As I am face deep in my paperwork, I hear a commotion coming from the bench he is sitting on. I look up and the dude is furiously masturbating. I yelled at him to cut that shit out and he said, I can't help it. Jesus is telling me to do it. Having watched Bringing Out the Dead recently, I had an idea. I wrapped one of the foil blankets around his head turban style and placed my stethoscope on his forehead and said, well, I don't hear Jesus anymore. The man proceeds to become much happier and exclaimed that I helped him so much. I walked him to the ER with the foil turban wrapped around his head. After I deposited him into a room, I warned the charge nurse not to take the foil turban off or Jesus will tell him to do naughty things. As I turn around, I see the tech walking out of the room with the foil turban in hand and throw it away. I sighed and peeked my head in where the man was now fully nude and sprawled out on the bed, masturbating like it was his last day on earth. I just hung my head and left. Their problem now. Oh my God. Look, man, this it's a scary world we're living in, man. Scarier than it needs to be, I'll tell you that. Wow. It's a scary world. It's a scary world. What's on your agendas for today, guys? I think I want to share with you guys some of the weirdo band people, because their names are so strange. There you go. The majority of them, you can tell Bowser's Lockbox and shit like that. It was Mario Mystery Box on many of the names that he got himself banned on. But many of these are just like, you know, Kyle the Cuck, you know, Soup Incest. Luigi's Curious Box, you know, that's another Mario Mystery Box clone. You gotta wonder what half of these people did to get banned, man. I've already unbanned like 500 at least. It's just confusing. Kyle's childhood molestation memories. Brilliant. Someone's really, you know, taking care of business with these names, man. Here's some normal looking names for sure. Flippy Flop the Whale. Okay. Memes and K-pop have taken my soul. Please help me. Alright. 4chan meme operation 4th Silverback Division. Oh my god. Harambe, of course. Who could forget? Gordon Freeman. Not bad. Oh my god. It just goes on and on, man. Who the fuck? Jesus, it's even freezing the fucking thing now. Can't handle it. Oh my god. Mr. Evil Gaming. At least these people look relatively real. Mr. Krabs. What did they do? Do you think they were just loud? Do you think they were just ugly? What did all these people... There's like a story behind them all. It couldn't have all just been spam. You know? I'm such a small channel. What idiots came in? And what caliber of bullshit could they have possibly been on to justify the majority of them getting fucking banned? In so profound a capacity that this isn't even like a year's worth of shit. It's like freezing my page legit. Just trying to unban these morons. There's no... My fat pussy. For real. For real. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, man. Oh, my God. I wonder if any of these people were just casualties while I wasn't looking, you know? Oh, my God. It goes on and on. Bree the Husky. That's a furry right there. Gotta get Stripes a friend. Oh. Jimmy Obama Q. Alright, boy. Look at that name. GGKGHLG. Oh my god. Who put you on the planet, EU? Okay, is that a... Maybe that's a response to me, kinda. Herb Toker. I could be at this all fucking day and not put a dent in this shit. That's why people will go, oh, I thought you unbanned everybody I was banned. Bitch, you know how long this would take? And look at all the free... Stripes, Hannah, Kyle, Vanessa Martinez, Cucky Bucky. You know, the super ultimate Jinx. I guess that's a response to the red Jinx. Oh! Is this the real... That's a fake Aimee, I think. I don't think I've banned Aimee. She'd be able to come in. Oh my god. Green Circle. Oh, it's been such a while. That's a vintage Kyle reference. Kyle's Campbell Soup. Kyle Soup Squirt. Oh my god. That's gotta be a fake Faith as well. You gay. Suck my cock. A classic. Get me out of here, guys. It goes on forever. It really does. Woo, boy. Whoa. You know. Someday we'll unban them all, man. We'll just have a party. We will have a party. So we continue up this list. We arrive at number 9. Not a paramedic. Closer to a PA. I had to remove a tampon that had been fucked into the posterior of her vaginal canal that had been there for over a week. It was pretty much rotting in there, and the smell after I removed it was by far the worst thing I've ever smelled. People always talk about the smell of a tampon that's been stuck up in there, and that's pretty scary. Fat Man says back to work. I didn't even see Fat Man in here because I was busy in that I was busy unbanning people. I apologize. Have a great day, Fat Man. Nice to see Faith and Wonder Bread. Oh boy. Number 8. Mom worked at an ER. The president of a bank came in with a toy train stuck in his ass. His wife yelled to the whole ER, "Well, it never got stuck before." Okay. Number 7. Before I begin, let me say that as an EMT, I have about 1/10 of the knowledge of a paramedic, but we still share a lot of similarities. I had a 1.5 year time span before I left for the Air Force, so I decided to become a certified EMT. About 4 months later, we responded to a traffic accident on the interstate. Okay. Big deal, these are common calls. When we arrive on the scene, all you see is an 18-wheeler with an Oldsmobile Sierra lodged under it. Apparently, the 18-wheeler jackknifed while a family of 3, including the family dog in the Oldsmobile, slammed right under it. The male driver's head was snapped backwards while the wife in the right passenger seat was grotesquely twisted to the right. Jesus. The child in the car seat suffered minor injuries by glass, but nothing serious. She survived just fine and was taken in by their aunt. The little family dog was on the floorboard of the back seat, shivering and hiding. After some consolation and a short break, I resigned 2 weeks later. Oh, it was too much. I really want to see how that... No, you don't. Kyle, no, you don't. You want to see how people twist grotesquely. Well, number 6 is deleted. It's unfortunate. I guess we'll have to go to number 5. Forgive me, excuse me. Not an EMT story, but a friend of a friend was a nurse at a hospital. One day, a morbidly obese woman comes in and says her back hurts, and she, a big woman, ribs are starting to hurt. So they check her out, lifting her rolls or flaps of fat, and see if they can find anything hurt where they touch her. The nurse feels something and grabs it, pulls it out, and it was a packaged Twinkie that was old and had maggots on it. She throws it away and pukes in the trash can. The nurse asks why there was an old Twinkie in her fat rolls, and the big woman gets embarrassed and says, "Oh, well, you see, my hubby and I play a game where he hides Twinkies, and I'm supposed to find them." Apparently, there were more maggots around that area where the Twinkie was, and it was eating at her flesh and spine. Oh my God. This bitch so fat she got fat rolls. Well, you could hide stuff in them rolls from her. And she got a husband. Ladies, what's your excuse? Okay. And she got a husband. It's all about finding the person that's into you for you, man. And some guys, you know, they got a fat bitch fetish. Wow, Kevin. Wow. Wow, Kevin. Wow. Kevin. Wow. That was supposed to be my goal for the day, was the $10. And you've exceeded that goal with one swift donation. Kevin, my man. Don't ever forget, Kevin. You got what it takes to rock the mic right here. Everybody clap it up for the Kevin style. Thank you. Wow. Wow, Kevin, wow. Thank you. You really are the big worm. Well, as we travel up this list, we arrive at number 4. A friend of mine is a nurse practitioner. She had to remove a sham wow from a teen girl's vagina. Well, that'll keep it, keep it nice and dry. You know what I mean? Won't have to worry about that wetness with that sham wow in there. Sham wow. Shit. Apparently her boyfriend wanted to have sex while she had her period, so they put a sham wow up there to soak up the blood. Sham wow. They needed forceps to remove the sham wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sham wow. Sham wow. Okay? Kevin, sham wow. Kevin, wow. Sham wow. Jesus. I wonder if I can put GIFs on the stream. Well, that's kind of gay, though. I want something pretty dank. Near. How about, like, a thank you Simpsons gif? Come here. Let's just try it and see if it works. Just gonna try it and see if it works. Sometimes that's all you could do. Okay. Oh my God, it works. Wow. No, make it so that it takes up the whole. Okay. Q. First of all, thank you. Wow. Well, it works. So now I know for the future. I'll probably get some interesting things happening later. So we roll up to number 3. My first intubation, inserting a breathing tube, and working a cardiac arrest as a paramedic was on the floor of a glory hole room at a sex shop. Oh my God. We were dispatched for cardiac arrest at the adult bookstore, with notes saying that the patient was an 81-year-old male in the back room. When we got there, we found him in one of the glory hole rooms laying on his back with his pants around his ankles. No pulse, not breathing. So here we were doing CPR, starting IVs, giving meds, and intubating the patient on the disgusting floor of the dark room with all the black walls. Staff said that the person on the other side split out pretty quick after the guy collapsed. I guess you could say he came and went at the same time. I guess you could say he came and went at the same time. Yeah, I don't know if he was giving or receiving. Okay. Ew. Master Momo says I'm married to a cardboard cutout of Kyle. If the first person to send me a nude cardboard cutout of themselves, I am going to dedicate an entire stream to. God, Kyle, you've already let it fly out of your mouth without saying it needs to be a woman. It needs to be a woman, though. Oh my God. Number 2. What am I getting into? Number friend of mine is a paramedic. Here's a story I'll never forget. He was dealing with a patient with a colostomy bag and was missing most of his colon. The patient was feeling unwell and complaining of abdominal pain. Turns out his colostomy bag had backed up. Hey. Oh my God. What the fuck, sheep man? That's double my daily goal now, sheep man. Double my, oh my God. Oh my God. Everybody give it up for the sheep man. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna hit you with that sheep-tacular sheep sandwich. But what if I had like a sheep noise?
Sheep.
No, that's not sheep noise. Almost. It's almost a sheep noise. Let's try. That's not a sheep. Oh my God. There's a cow in there. Why is it so long?
Sheep.
Okay, no. Well, you know, just someone saying sheep is the furthest thing I was looking for. Is the comedy there? How about this? Yeah. What? I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so done. The Vanessa says the yelling one is a sheep? Are you serious? Sheep yell like that? Oh my God. Oh my God. What has happened? I just watched a video and it was an actual sheep yelling like that. It was an actual sheep yelling like that. Okay. What are you looking at here? These are your subscriptions? These guys are lame. Even you know it, Kyle. All people talk about is microtransactions. More people that I'm subscribed to should be talking about fucking, you know, the FCC rolling through and ruining the world, as opposed to what food you could pick up at your local Taco Bell fucking destroy. Oh my God. Guys, y'all need to hit me up with stuff to be subscribed to. I'm subscribed to some of the wackest shit. Boy, is it whack. Oh my God. But let's complete this list, you know? Wait, I didn't even finish this one. Sorry. A friend of mine is a paramedic. Here's a story I'll never forget. He was dealing with a patient with a colostomy bag. Thanks again, Sheepman. I'm just saying thank you. I'm not likening you to the thought of a colostomy bag. The colostomy bag didn't make me think of Sheepman. It was just me saying thank you because he was dealing with a patient with a colostomy bag and was missing most of his colon. The patient was feeling unwell and complaining of abdominal pain. Turns out the colostomy bag had backed up, which they discovered when he started puking. Can you guess what he was puking? Oh God. Oh God. Ugh, that's right. Shit. Stinky, runny, liquid shit right out of his mouth. I can't even begin to imagine how gross that must have been. Okay. Yeah. You know, we already had a couple of shit entries on this list. I guess what was I biting off here with this EMT list? So number one on this list is, of course, the longest entry in the wild. My old partner would tell me a story of how he and his old medic out in California went on a murder-suicide in a Del Taco where the father had some mental issues and killed his family, then himself. The medic, walking into a fairly bloody scene, proceeds to say out loud in front of fire and police and a few civilians, "God damn it, who ordered the family pack with extra red sauce?" Oh my God. He said he has more stories. Okay. All right. It's just another guy named Jesus telling us his stories. All right. Okay. Sorry for making everyone wait. I had a doctor's appointment. Nobody cares. Here we go. I was working a nice Sunday night last summer. And we haven't been a car or motorcycle wreck all day. Just that's what it says. We haven't been a car or a motorcycle wreck. You ever wake up and realize you're a motorcycle wreck? Damn. So we're waiting for it, okay? It's almost a safe bet on nice Sundays to have at least one wreck in our rural response area, sitting at the dinner table shooting the shit about the local drug seekers when tones drop for a car wreck. Heading that way when the police hit us on the radio to tell us it's a car versus a deer. I've never hit a deer, but I've seen plenty of wrecks, so I'm thinking, okay, pretty straightforward run. Police chime back in that they are pretty sure the guy is dead on arrival. We roll up on the scene, and lo and behold, this dude is fucked. Blood everywhere. Picture this. Deer, a large antler buck, went through the windshield antlers first, driver's side, thrashing around and flaying this guy alive for a few seconds, I'm guessing. Deer had cut itself pretty badly going in and bled out, but not before ripping this guy's chest open and making him unrecognizable by all standards. Probably the most blood in a wreck I've ever seen. Here's a probably going to gag gross one. Normal shift this last winter, cold as balls. We get a lovely welfare check call. I haven't seen an old man Jim for 2 weeks kind of shit from a neighbor. I'd say 90% of these we walk in with the police and find a corpse. This time was even better. Some old lady who hasn't been seen for 2 weeks and it's snowing. Police knock and crap the door open. Bam! Instant corpse smell times 100. God damn, I'm getting my mask. I walk in looking for the body amid a semi-hoarder lifestyle house. Boots sticking to the carpet and eyes watering. Get to the bathroom and the smell is unbearable. Open the door. Fucking human soup. Lady must have died taking a bath, rotting in lukewarm water for upwards of 2 weeks. Bodies decompose differently in water. It was summer and this happened, and this happened. It would have been worse, but it was still bad. If it was summer when this had happened, and it would have been worse, but this was still bad. I'm talking flesh floating and the water a grimy green to brown color. Maggots coming out of various places, and I noped the fuck out. I got outside, ripped off my mask, and started puking. Police, of course, are laughing because they don't have to go in and declare the person dead. Fucking worst smell ever. Oh my God. Here's one that I still have the occasional nightmare / dream. But be warned, this is a sad one. Okay. So, where I work, there is a lot of drugs and meth and heroin, mostly. Unfortunately, a lot of teenage pregnancy as well. This all ties in bear with me. Combine those two, and you get inexperienced druggy motherfuckers who make mistakes. Okay? Or mothers. Uh-oh. They moms and they doing drugs? Uh-oh. It was a rainy Thursday evening, and we get a call for a car wreck with entrapment. People trapped in a car. We get to the scene, and fire and police are frantically searching the area. I send my partner over to check on the patients and start assessment. No sooner than I point, I see what the issue is. The mother hadn't secured the kid properly. Due to the rain, I assume, and going way too fast, she wrecked. Kiddo went through the windshield. At the angle of the glass and the force at which he was thrown, it decapitated the kid. Bloody, mangled in the dash, and head nowhere to be found. Mother did not know this and was freaking out. Police were distracting her and trying to get her help while we searched for the head of her kid. I ended up finding it quite bruised and disfigured and wrapped in a towel to hide it, and wrapped it in a towel to hide it from prying eyes. Fire got into the car to secure the body, and that was the toughest and most fucked up thing I've done, having to tell as show a mother, or as well as show a mother, drugged out of her mind that her kid was still like that, was killed like that. Well, bitch, she on drugs. The fuck? Second time I've held a decapitated head in my hands. Oh my god. Oh my god. This was my first run as an EMT, and I was as green as could be. I heard the call go out as an evisceration. I was so pumped to get my hands dirty and jump right in. We get there, and there is this dude chilling in his recliner watching the local college basketball game with a small hole in his abdomen and his intestines coming out. I was basically like, what the fuck? That's it? Turns out he had surgery a couple days prior and had gotten excited when his team made a comeback and popped his staples. Here I am, green and wanting to see some blood, and this guy is relaxed and more worried about missing the rest of his basketball game than his protruding organs. Even better is I forgot my airway bag on the scene. I was so excited. Oh my god. What the hell? What a wild story. Ow. No, my glasses. Well, that was something. I hope you guys enjoyed that. You know, I love you all in ways that kind of blow me away every day. Don't think that I don't think about my sponsors. You guys are unbelievable. Don't think that thoughts of my patrons don't follow me into my dreams. You guys are so electric. I don't know how you do what you do and do it so often. Some of you even overlap with people that are on the other page. You know what I'm talking about. That shit's ridiculous. You guys are supporting me so hard that I'm scared the police are going to show up and accuse me of being a pimp, man. I'm not a pimp. I actually love you guys. And I would never regard you as my hoes. Unless hoe means a person that you love. I'm taking the word hoe back. This guy's crazy. Is Emmy really a sponsor of mine? I completely forgot. Wow, Emmy sponsors Kyle. That is so kawaii, so sweet. Got to get in touch with Emmy. Okay, but guys, you know I also want to thank the Sheep Man for his blazing and unbelievable contribution this very stream. And naturally I Bing Bong also want to thank the big worm himself, Kevin, for his initial realization of the entire day's stream goal. Wow, in my face. Candy Stripe says, Kyle, what is it, Stripes? Here's hoping everybody has a fantastic day. Stripe says, where's the poll? Where's the poll for what? The poll for what? You mean what I should play today or something? Man, I'm gonna eat something. And then, I don't even know. I should make another list. Somebody spit out a topic right now, and I'll try to make another short list like this. This was only 24, and it would have been even faster if I could have, I want to say, focused and just gotten through it, but I didn't. What else is new? I promise the next one I'll focus, and it'll be so quick that it'll blow your mind. Great Gamer says, oh, I just subscribed. Oh, look at me. I'm subscribing. I'm Great Gamer. Oh. Oh, look at me. I'm Great Gamer. Oh. Faith says scariest dreams, huh? Oh, no. You know what? I actually just remembered that tonight's one is going to be like a spooky list. So, yeah. You guys will enjoy that. It's going to be a creepy little scary list and stuff. We could do Crazy X's. That makes sense. I'll see if I can crank another one out. But I'm going to clean up this room a bit. Maybe run on that treadmill. I should probably run on the treadmill and then clean the room up. The bedspread comes off my bed like every night. Ugh. I need to spread it again. Oh shit, you know what I need? A new bed frame. I gotta go deal with that. I love you guys. Oh, Red Lobster said I did recall an abuse stream. Well, man, if you guys want that, that's just as morbid as this. That's not gonna be a feel-good stream. That's gonna be a feel-bad stream. Even this I was worried about doing because it was like, yeah, it's gonna appeal to morbid curiosity, but at the same time, it's like, damn, you know what I mean? Okay, so guys, get a hold of me however you need to. Snap me, Leave a comment on any video. You know I read everything. But tonight, for the main stream, 9:30 stream, it's going to be a spooky list. Unless I feel like streaming earlier, but I don't like doing that because I like, you know, being consistent, giving people something to set their watch to. Faith says, I want feel bad streams. All right, man, expect that child abuse stream coming at you. Jesus Christ. But I love you guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Luminous Girl says, I just took my Friday afternoon dump at work. A really classy lady we got over here, guys. Oh, oh my God.